It's good to be back online. I just got done listening to Joe Biden's State of the Union, and I don't need to review it. And I don't need to tell you, some of it was really hard to swallow. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to say anything. Because we all who support conservative values don't support a lot of the stuff that they who support Black Lives Matter. And that's what he is. He's a Black Lives Matter president. You know, there are so many unequal rights that are being levied that I just don't have anything to say. The way he went after the police, and listen, there are incidents where police have maybe in a lot of cases done wrong. Don't get me wrong. But that does not mean to chastise the police and the whole entire structure of law enforcement. So with that said, I gotta stop it at that. I'm not going to do a review of the State of the Union, but I do have some good news, and I wanted to log on and say this. I just got back from the doctor's office. Literally over a year ago, I was suffering from tingling in the arms and hands, and blood just was not, my blood work was bad, and I was having some real difficulties because I was very big. I lost 80 pounds, and today I got the report, and I wanted to share it with you, and I have some other surprises coming up, but it's not going to be in this video. I was going to hold back, but I made some things, and I wanted to hold off on that because, it's not quite Valentine's Day, So I decided with my Pittsburgh Penguin t-shirt on, a little frumpy, but I wanted to come on here and talk about some things that I think, because we needed to touch on that certain topic on the State of the Union. This is going to be a very political topic, no matter how you slice it. Okay, it angers a lot of people, including some of those on my channel, that if we touch on the politics, it's just going to wipe out this conversation. That's not what we're doing. I want to tell you that world politics, geopolitics as it stands, is what is the strings attached to what's going to happen in Israel. And right now, we know that they hate Israel, so we don't have to watch politics to know what's going to happen. All we have to do is kind of watch the signs. And I meant to say this in a previous video that I did, is that we can see what's happening, but we can watch the signs, and the days and the hours are nearer, closer and closer to the return of the Lord. And see, Jesus is going to set up his kingdom on earth as it is in heaven. So there are going to be some things that are going to have to be, moved out of the way. I don't know if that means an earthquake is going to have to happen like that. Like, I know it does towards the end, but we don't know really how this is all going to play out. There might be some real surprises for all of us. All we know is to look for the signs in the sun, moon, and stars, according to Matthew 24, right? So we got that. We also know that in Luke, it says that to look up for your redemption draweth nigh because of the signs of his return. So We know these are the events, and we are to be ready, steady, and just be comforted with these words, because we are to be encouraging one another and edify each other with these words. So I said that. I had such good news, but I don't want to spill the beans until right before Valentine's Day, which is a couple days from now. So I'm just gonna give you a sneak preview. It's about the bride. I have everything adorned in white, and I am decorating all in white, except for the chair. It has to stay, it's red. It's my favorite chair. But we're going to dress in white. We're going to dress up as the bride, as if we were in a play, more or less. So stay tuned for that. You'll see the craft that I made. And it's just going to be a show instead of a segment. And I hope you enjoy it. So stay tuned. It'll be available in, I'm going to say a day or two. I want to see how quick I can get this together. If I do it in a day or two, it'll be a real quick put together, and, we're just going to talk about being the bride of Christ kind of thing, and just share our thoughts about what it is to be the bride of Christ. Okay? Remember, encourage, edify each other with these words. God bless.